after the assassination of John Kennedy. You don't have to like the man or the title of president. We're here to honor an action. The views you've had in the past, it's an idea that no matter where you come from, the pedigree you come from, no matter who you are, the views you had in the past, liberal, conservative, anarchist, or socialist, the ability to recognize a danger to the American people and stand up as a patriot is within all of us. I don't expect everyone to like Kennedy's policies or his family, but his speeches struck a chord in the hearts and minds of men. With one action, he attempted to remove the hidden corporate slavery of the debt machine. Executive Order 11110 was the chance to be free, and with 3 shots in Dealey Plaza, that chance was silenced. JFK once said, "Those who make peaceful revolution impossible make violent revolution inevitable." In March, Liberty Restoration Project, as well as our allies all across the country, recognized a threat to peaceful revolution in the name of the MIAC Militia Report. We uncovered other threats in all the other MIAC reports, all of them demonizing grassroots movements as violent extremism that pose a threat to government and law enforcement. Law enforcement declared activists their enemy with 4 words, and I quote, "You are the enemy." As hard as they tried to deny it, it was clear in black and white. They said violent people support Ron Paul. They said violent people might have bumper stickers.
Oh, no.
They said violent people attend anti-Fed rallies.
Yeah.
Look out.
I say violent people might wear underwear and drink Pepsi too. Is that in their report? The other reports demonize groups on the grassroots left, and I don't care what you think about these movements or the actions made by fringe members of those movements. The point remains that the entire accountability movement from the right to the left are both being laid out as too dangerous to be allowed because of a few bad apples. Committees of safety, the new Black Panther Party. Here's one I heard Glenn Beck demonizing, Cop Watch, a nonpartisan group that documents police-citizen interaction so that either party may use that document in a court of law. Does that sound like potentially violent extremism?
It is the Glenn Beck.
I'm getting to that. There was another report warning people that people in prison might just join Al-Qaeda. I wonder if that goes for Bernie Madoff and Ken Lay and all those types who used Wall Street to loot our economy for billions. Not to mention this private prison system they're talking about. The constant crackdown on nonviolent, self-destructive offenders is never addressed when they parade the terror boogeymen. The first hearing about these reports occurred the same day as one extreme individual walked into a church and shot a doctor.
In Wichita.
In Wichita, yeah.
Stand back here.
Before I had even heard of the shooting, this one instance of an extreme act of murder was being paraded by law enforcement in front of this state's legislature as proof that we all need to be profiled as dangerous.
Yep.
The mainstream media immediately jumped on board tying extremism in with militias and anti-government. We have the anti-government over at the table. It's called the Constitution.
Yep.
If anybody is anti-government, it's the people who would dare work against it. On the contrary, gathered in front of me are the most pro-constitutional government people in this region.
Yep.
Yeah.
I have since seen several mainstream media reports where they do exactly what the MIAC Center has done. They look to the politicized Southern Poverty Law Center to show them who their boogeymen are. I've seen 3 CNN and MSNBC reports teaming up with the Southern Poverty Law Center to demonize Oath Keepers, a group that is asking police, vets, and active duty military to read the Constitution, reaffirm their oath, and if their commander should ever give them an order that would turn our forces against the people, to strictly deny it. The Constitution scares the hell out of these corrupt media, corporation, banking, and political party power brokers.
Yep.
They say these things are threatening. They say they use these reports as valuable tools to prevent crime. Ladies and gentlemen, they use these tools because they're afraid of the peaceful revolution. They know that if they create a big enough fear climate, their system will accumulate so much power that a violent outbreak or violent revolution would mean pure victory for them.
Yep.